8-core Core i9-11900K peaks at 400 watts in some tasks. One of Intel's main concerns is its legacy 14nm process, which is clearly hampering the company's development. It got to the point that marketers began to think about renaming the next 7nm process technology to the more advanced 5nm process, although this is still only rumors. Already in 2021, a massive transition to 10nm standards should take place within the older Lakes desktop line, but this will obviously not happen soon. But the 11th generation of Rocket Lakes came out just a few days ago. Potential buyers are concerned not only with performance, but also with power consumption, and, apparently, Intel is not doing well with this. Yesterday there was a live broadcast from the MSI event, in which there was a demonstration of the capabilities of the two flagships of the line, Core i7-11700K and Core i9-11900K. Both have 8 cores and clock speeds going beyond 5 GHz. Without the boring details, Intel has once again surpassed itself. But this time it is not a compliment, because at maximum load, even the Core i7-11700K is capable of reaching 394 W, which is still a record not only of the line, but also in recent years, because Intel has not had such hot desktop processors for a very long time. But there is good news as well. So, the appetite of new processors will not be maximal everywhere. For example, in the AIDA64 FPU AVX test, both Pebbles were able to swallow no more than 340 watts, and only in Prime 95 AVX this figure reached 394 watts. But the 6-core Core i5-11600K turned out to be much more modest and is not able to squeeze more than 243 W out of the system in the AIDA64 test, a rather considerable 282 W in the Prime 95 AVX benchmark. Perhaps the most interesting moment here will be the transition from high values of energy consumption to maximum. According to experts, to achieve 5 GHz Core i9-11900K, only 300 W is enough, which is very good, but then every 100 MHz is given with great difficulty and requires an additional 60 W. This seems unreasonable, since under normal conditions the 100 MHz boost costs the stone 20 watts. Experts recommend lowering the power consumption value to 5 GHz, which will allow you to get a still extremely powerful, but not as voracious stone.